did you notice, like, especially with like stuff like AEW coming out? I mean, the thing I like about them, you know, whatever people think about the product or whatever, I like the idea that wrestlers are running wrestlers. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's cool because for me, I'm just a fan of the business. So I don't take what people say positively or negatively in any direction. If you love the product or you hate the product, it doesn't really sway my decision at all. I just look at it as it's a good way for guys. I have plenty of friends there, so and guys that are hard workers. I'm glad to see a guy like Sonny Kiss get an opportunity because Sonny Kiss is a hard worker and he's a talented guy and he's unique. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I love to see guys like that. And there's just so many guys. I mean, you know how great people are, right? You know the Young Bucks are awesome. They're very talented guys. You know that Penta and Ray Phoenix were all over. So of course you can see guys like that and go, yeah.
Yeah.
It's also about seeing like a guy like Scorpio Sky for me. Scorpio Sky was one of these guys who was a diamond on the scene and never really got a break. He's wrestled a ton of promotions, did a ton of things, but never got an opportunity. So he started getting a little bit with Ring of Honor, and then whatchamacallit took off at AEW, and he got that opportunity there. So I'm glad to see a guy like Scorpio Sky, who's such a hard worker and such a good person,
Yeah.
makes money and get a career after putting in all this grind. So so no matter what you think of any product, it's best for the companies to be around because it provides jobs for everybody. Of course, the better guys they have, the better, the more better product they can put out, the better because the bigger it's going to be and the better it's going to do, and the longer it's going to be around, the more guys are going to get paid, et cetera, et cetera. That all goes hand in fist, right? But as long as companies are around, look at WWE. Look how much they're spreading out, and they got, NXT UK. You got NXT. It's NXT UK or is it WWE
Yeah.
UK? So they got that stuff spreading over there. They have NXT here. They got all these different shows where it's giving these guys platforms to showcase different skills. 205 Live. These different, just different platforms for guys to have opportunities on, and that's what I'm a fan of.
Yeah, and as a huge California indie wrestling nerd, like when I saw you at the Bumps and Bruises show.
Right.
And it was you, and it was supposed to be you versus Brian Cage, and then it was you, Brian Cage, Scorpio Sky as a triple threat instead. And my buddy was there with me, and he was like, I know Brian Cage, and I know your buddy Luke, who's the other guy. I was like, dude, you're in for a treat right now. Like, Scorpio Sky is legit.
Yeah,
and to see,
good, man.
And to see him, like, on national television, like, holding a tag title, I was like, this is amazing. Like, this is...
For me, it's better because I'm personal with them. They're my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I have emotional attachment to those guys because I know how great of guys they are and how long they've been working. I mean, me and Scorpio Sky have been around almost just as long as each other, and we've been friends for a long time. So see my friend get that opportunity is awesome for me.